emergency. 1 hour podcast starts now on the Washington Podcast, Heatwave Edition. From the DJ Wash Studios in Philadelphia, we're here to help you through the heat. Join us for the next 1 hour of good, clean funnies, street names of Philadelphia, and resources on how you can stay cool during this heat wave. Here's David. Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, hippies and squares, and everywhere else in between to beat this heat. We have shot about 101 degrees with 107 heat index. That's how hot it is in Philadelphia. And this is it. This is the heat wave edition of the Washington Podcast. David Washington here to make sure that you're safe and sound on this heat wave going around. Yep, right now the temperature in Philadelphia is 93 degrees. And a nice song that Mitchell is listening to, an old Motown selection called Heatwave by Martha Riva and the Vandellas. Yeah, it is a good song to play, but unfortunately I cannot play it here because due to YouTube's situations, I cannot play some Motown sounds, but it would be great one day to be the DJ of the show or something like that. Yeah, so we have set a record in Philadelphia, 99 to 101, with a heat index between 106 and 107. It is hot. Mitchell's here with us. I wonder who else is joining me tonight on a very special heat wave edition of the Washington Podcast, so we can curl up with a book, Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalata, and you can have a chapter of your own choice. Yes, it is your choice for your favorite street you want me to tell to you about in this book. In that book. Okay. Yes, indeed. So the Washington Podcast Heat Wave Edition. And nope, it is not the normal Washington Podcast programs because I'm here to help you beat the heat. I have resources. I have information. I have whatever you want to get you nice and cool. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. Nice and cool. All righty, who is there? Martha Riva, the Vandellas. That's a great Motown hit. I do remember a Philadelphia DJ by the name of the Gita, with the Gita, Jerry Blavitt. He used that song to do his opening pitch. I forgot the words, go like tick tock or something like that. So anyway, yep. So that's what he did. He did like a Gita with the Gita, and I putting up a record, something like that. Yeah, Heat Wave is a great song to listen to during this heat wave. Heat wave. Okay, if you want to sign up on emergency alerts, you can sign up for Ready Philadelphia. Go on to the City of Philadelphia's website for more details. That is phila.gov. Is that right? Let me see. Yes, that's right. phila.gov, right here on the Washington Podcast Heat Wave Edition in the City of Philadelphia, Delaware Valley area. Wherever you're watching, I'm shouting out to you. We're on the air. And I have lots of good stuff to talk to you about. Some good, clean funnies and stuff like that. We're going to wait on for a few moments before we get started. And while we're doing that, dig this. Hello, this is Jack Clark, your announcer. To subscribe and hit the bell icon for KDJW5. And if you'd like to make a little donation, go on to Venmo at DJWash5. Okay, enough of the e-bag and back to the show. Yeah, nice. Thank you, orchestra. Thank you, Jack Clark. Welcome back to the Washington Podcast, Beat the Heat, Heatwave Show, coming to you from the DJ Wash Studios in Philadelphia. I wonder who's watching tonight. I don't know. We have so many people on. Yes, indeed. The Heatwave edition of Center City Shenanigans I just posted up on my social media platforms. Yep, it's up there. It's very nice. Yes, indeed. Let me check out the weather here before we get started. I do have the resources of how to stay cool during this really massive heat wave. I wonder how many times I said heat wave. The Philadelphia Phillies won, by the way. A nice, huge redemption from Saturday's situation. So right now, we're on a break right now. We'll be going to Houston, Texas, H-Town, to meet up with those guys known as the Astros. I hope we can beat them. And then after that, we'll go to our other rival, the Atlanta Braves, Tomahawk, and things like that. Woo-ah! Heat wave continues on the Washington Podcast. Oh, hey, look, Todd is here. Welcome, welcome. What? Oh, don't be afraid, my dear friends. We're all family here on KDJW. We all like to come on out and join us as we break bread and drink water. Oh, there it is. And I'm so glad you're here. We're so glad you're here to discuss how hot it is in Philadelphia and how to stay cool during this time. And I'm going to just check out my weather real quick. I'm just going to go to my one of my tabs here. Walter merrily say hi to David. Yeah, come on. Yeah, don't be afraid. Come, my friends. Come and say hi and how you doing. And if you have a street you want me to talk about on street names of Philadelphia, that is going to be good too. So please, come on down and enjoy the show. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, we're glad you're here on the Washington Podcast. We're just like 7 minutes into the show. Todd is here. Hopefully the Fandemic crew will be here. And hopefully Captain will pop up somewhere. I don't know where he is, but I know he's there somewhere. If you see the Captain, say, hey, the Washington Podcast is on the air to talk about beating the heat, resources, and a few one-liners from my joke arsenal of fun. Hey, Gregory, welcome aboard. Yes, sir, this heat sure does suck. Yes, I gotta tell you, it's time for a one-liner. It is so hot, my chicken lays eggs, not only eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Yes, sir. That's how hot it is. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that joke because I screwed it up. Okay, here we go. Weather time in Philadelphia. Current present temperature is 95 degrees. We'll be going down to the mid-80s by 1 p.m. 1 a.m. I'm sorry. My brain needs a little brain freeze drink called a Slurpee. But I can't because you got to drink plenty of water. No sugary drinks, the meteorologist says. And the meteorologist told us about that. He is Mr. Adam Joseph from WPVI Channel 6. He says to stay hydrated and never drink sugary drinks. That's why my Big Blue is covered in water. Delicious. So there's going to be a thunderstorm on Thursday. Temperature drops down to 84, and the low will be 67 or 65 or 66 in the low-lying suburbs. Temple team right next to me. Beth is here. Beth, what's going down, my friend? Yep, indeed. And also, if there's a triple going on, someone's going to donate $100. Yes, so please remind me what it is. I wanted to share it with everybody. So the SPCA is counting on you. The PSCA, the place for doggies and cats. Make sure you have them spayed or neutered. Bob Barker would say, when the price is right. Yes, sir. Okay, so the current present temperature is 95 with a heat index of 104. Oh, brother. You know, that sort of reminds me of Sit Down, John, the hit song from 1776, the musical. Remember, it was made 4 years before the country's bicentennial. Remember that. There might be a quiz later on. So Beth, Todd, and everyone's here joining me on the Washington Podcast. We're so glad you're here. Man, so yep, this heat does suck, my friend, but don't worry. I'm here to help you to stay cool and hydrated. And also, my ice cubes aren't ready yet. I just got them in the refrigerator. It's not ready. Yep, you got to take just a little bit of time to bring your whole world together. Whoops. That old script of Action News promo back in the 70s sort of stuck on me, thanks to that 50th anniversary thing. Alrighty, all right, here we go. Now, if we come to this point, we'll be talking about, yeah, that's how you keep cool. Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Iallotta. It is the time for me to share with you a street name, but I'm not going to share the street name of the upcoming podcast. Oh, right. Thanks, Todd. Yes, he says I should put ice cubes in the freezer, not the fridge. That's correct. Yes, sir. Yep, it's in the freezer, but it's not frozen yet. I'm still waiting for Anna and Ilsa to do it. Da-da-da-da-dun-dun. Okay, so it is we come to this time on this half hour? No, 1 hour podcast episode. An emergency episode, mind you. This is an emergency because I want you to be safe, stay hydrated, and to be cool and not get hot. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. No R-rated jokes, folks. This is a family-friendly show. Okay, if you have a street you want me to talk about on Street Names of Philadelphia, let me know in the comments down below, and I make sure that name of the book will be read tonight on the Washington Podcast. The emergency Heatwave episode. Yeah, show that thing again. Oh my gosh. Oh man. The guys over there at Graphics did a good job on that thing. Okay, give me back to that cool blue thing, please. Gosh, I love that theme song. Kamak Street. Hey, Todd, I think we have read Kamak before, but for the safety of the great city of Philadelphia and history situations, let's talk about Kamak Street. Yep, and after that, if you have a street of your choice, let me know in the comments down below. A, B, C, D, Kamak Street. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, strap up your safety belts because we're going to talk about Kamak Street on Street Names of Philadelphia. Captain Turner Kamak arrived in Philadelphia in 1804 to supervise his wife's estates. Mrs. Kamak, the former Sarah Masters, was the sister of Mrs. Richard Penn. On his trip to this country, the captain's name underwent a sea change to Kamak. The family lived on Woodvale in the vicinity of the present 11th and Burke Streets. The Woodvale property was commonly called Kamak's Woods. The grandson of Mrs. Kamak was the 1859 founder of the Philadelphia Zoological Society and its first president. Early predecessors of Kamak Street, notably Leiper, Clover to Ludlow, and Jacoby, Cherry to Summer streets, date back to the early 19th century. The earliest segment to carry the name Kamak, Indian Queen, thank you very much, I'll do that. The earliest segment to carry the name Kamak was located between Oxford Street and Montgomery Avenue prior to 1681. This street was vacated by the city in the 1960s. Over the years, other streets have been absorbed. Oh, before we continue, Ethan, what's going down, brother? We're doing a Heatwave edition of the Washington Podcast and taking requests on reading this great book, Street Names of Philadelphia. Tell your dad to come on down. It's time for the show. Yes, indeed. 15 minutes into the program, talking about Camac Street on Street Names of Philadelphia. Got a street? Make sure you write me down in the comments. The earliest segment to carry the name Camac was located between Oxford Street and Montgomery Avenue prior to 1861. This street was vacated by the city in the 1960s. Over the years, other streets have been absorbed into Camac. These include Palace, Shunk to Morris, formerly Bond, McKeon to Moore, Dean, Lombard to Walnut, Andress, Mount Vernon to Mellon, Duane, Brown to Parrish, Dean, Dolphin to York, originally known as Isinger, and Cherry, Atlantic to Erie. Though not listed in the official city records, other streets were absorbed by Camac Street include Mulvaney, north to Master, and Mulberry, north to Jefferson. The street's last segment, still existing, from Bigler Street to Oregon Avenue, was deeded to the city in 1923. Camac Street is the only Philadelphia street whose name reads the same way, backwards and forwards. And that's it for Camac Street. Coming up next on Street Names of Philadelphia, Coming up next on Street Names of Philadelphia, Island Queen Lane. Beth is saying, I want to hear it, and I say, okay. Followed by Addison Street. I hope it's there, Greg. Hope it's there, Gregory. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, here it is, yeah. Thank you very much. I'll be here all day. I rarely sing sometimes, but hey, what can I say? Here it is. Okay, Beth, hang on tight because we're going to talk about Indian Queen Lane. Yeah, Indian Queen Lane. Here it is. Oops. Bumped DJ's Black Beauty. Sorry about that. Here we go. What was that? Indian Queen Lane commemorates either the signboard of an earlier tavern along its route or an Indian legend. Finding no record of a tavern in the vicinity, the closest being the Indian Queen at Germantown Avenue and Queen Lane. We must assume the name commemorates a legend. The road was first confirmed in 1773 from Germantown to Ridge. Indian Queen Lane remained virtually unchanged until 1918 when it was widened from Vaux to Conrad Street. Vaux is V-A-U-X. The section from Henry Avenue to Vaux was dedicated in 1925. The earlier sections were widened from Vaux to Crescent between 1947 and 1953, and that is Indian Queen Lane, requested by Beth. I hope you enjoyed it. Up next, my man Gregory with Addison Street. Let me see if Addison is in there. Keep your fingers crossed. Some or most names may not be in this book, but if you have another street name you'd like me to talk about, that'll be great. But just keep your fingers crossed. I hope we get Addison. Right after we see the beautiful cover and acknowledgments, listings of streets. Okay, a wonderful map inside, and mud maps, other fun things. I just love, you gotta love education in Philadelphia, I gotta tell you that. Okay, let me see here. Addison, A-D, Addison, Addison, Abbotsford Avenue, Abington. Oh no. Well, my dear friend Gregory, I'm very sorry to announce I couldn't find an Addison Street in his book. It's like AD. We've gone through let me see here. AB for Abbotsford and Abington, and AC for Academy Road. AG we skipped on through for Augusta Street. Yeah, man. Very, very sorry to announce, Gregory, we don't have Addison Street in this book. I'm very sorry. But if you have another street, and I hope it's in this book, Washington Avenue. Yeah, good idea. How about Washington Avenue? Yes, indeed. Let's go through the W, shall we? And Gregory, you think of a name, hopefully maybe in this book. Gregory, says Addison, and sadly, Delancey. Good idea. We'll do Delancey. I'll just, before we go on with Todd's request on Washington Avenue, which is in the Germantown neighborhood of Philadelphia, let's see if Delancey is in. A, B, C, D. Oh, no problem, my friend. It's all good. It is. I just love, instead of being a DJ, I'll probably be a BJ, a book jockey of street names of Philadelphia. Oh, yeah. Delancey. Decatur, DeKalb, Delancey Place, Delancey Street. You're just in luck, my friend. There is a Delancey Street. I'm going to put a bookmarker right here, which is one of my business cards. And if you haven't already get a business card like this, please let me know. I'll make sure I got plenty, you see. So I'll use this as a bookmarker for Delancey Street, requested by my good friend Gregory. Now, let's go through the letter W on... There's a really good topic about Ridge Avenue. It's pretty fun. But we'll save it for another time. You got Topple Hawkins Street and Trenton Avenue, Wanamaker Street and Washington Avenue. Yeah. Here we go. Washington Avenue, to you, my friend Todd. Here we go. And if there's a game in Philadelphia, send me a ticket via email to djwash5philly@gmail.com. I hope it's a Saturday night game because I like to go out on Saturday night to root with the Fandemic crew. Yes! Okay. Here we go with Washington Avenue on Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ilotta. Commemorating the father of his country, Washington Avenue was first confirmed by Quarter Sessions Court in 1790 from Swanson Street to Passyunk Avenue. The avenue extends to Broad Street by 1831, to Grace Ferry by 1839. The western part of Washington Avenue, 57th Street to Cobb's Creek Parkway, was developed from 1905 to 1912. Before 1858, the avenue was called Washington Street from the Delaware River to 3rd Street. From 3rd Street to the Schuylkill River, it was known as Prime. Prime for Amazon, not included, till the 21st century. H. Lee joining us. Welcome aboard. You're just in time for Street Names of Philadelphia, and you have a street you want to share, request right here, and we'll read some more, okay? This is the fun show so far. For many years, railroad tracks have run down the center of Washington Avenue from the Delaware River westward, feeding the industries and businesses which flank the road. Sharp curves, now eliminated, precluded the use of locomotives. So, before the tracks were relocated and rearranged, team of mules used to pull the cars. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the chapter of Washington Avenue from Todd, who requested it. Now, Gregory, for you, it's time to talk about Delancey Street. I'll just throw this there. There you go. All right, Delancey Street. The Reverend William Heathcote Delancey, a native of New York, was ordained an Episcopal priest in 1822. Episcopal priest in 1822. Subsequently, he was named assistant to Bishop William White of Philadelphia. A few years later, he signed his clerical duties and was unanimously elected sixth provost of the University of Pennsylvania. You know something? That sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. Oregon Avenue. Yes, I'll do it, Brett. Why not? Oregon Avenue's next, right after Delancey. Yeah, provost of the University of Pennsylvania. In 1833, he became rector of St. Peter's Church at 3rd and Pine Streets. The back door of the house he lived in at 313 Pine opened to what is now called Delancey Street. The earliest section of Delancey Street. Oh, hey, no problem. I knew you'd enjoy it. Oh, and before we get started, I'm going to just play the theme song again for the Pandemic Crew. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Pandemic Crew in the house, and Todd H. Lee and all the gang are here. So, the earliest section of Delancey Street, from Front to 4th, was called Union and predates the Biddle Directory of 1791. Before Philadelphia legislated to unify street names, the streets now called Delancey carried, yes sir, a variety of names. Powell, 5th to 6th, was in use before 1805. Barclay, 6th to 8th, before 1820. Asylum? Broad to 15th before 1844. Rundy or Rundle, a dead end to 16th before 1864. Talbot, 38th to 39th in 1883, and Woodland, 39th to 40th before 1862. Both Talbot and Woodland were stricken from the city plan in 1962. When new blocks opened after 1895, they were called Delancey. Capital D, smaller E, capital L, small letters A-N-C-E-Y. The city changed the spelling of the name Delancey into Delancey, the original Delancey, in 1941. And here's Captain. Hal Heidi Orchestra, thank you. Welcome aboard. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you very much. Yep, I do the Johnny Gilbert impression. Yes. So, hey, how about we do this one in Johnny Gilbert's thing. Another section of Delancey Street between 17th and 26th Streets was changed from a street to a place in 1941. In 1895, the street has assumed Howell, 19th to 20th, which was a existence by 1853. Walter, 20th to 21st, in existence by 1856, and Cypress, in existence under that name since before 1897, and earlier known as Trinity Place from 22nd to 23rd by 1877, and Factory, 24th to 26th, since before 1862. Hey, why not? Let's do Rod Roddy. How about we do like Rod Roddy at the ending of this? We're going to go through the other one. Let me see here. Oregon Avenue next. Okay. And now Delancey was the first bishop of the Diocese of Western New York. And in 1852, he became the first American bishop to assist in the consecration of an English prelate. During his tenure in New York, Delancey helped organize Geneva, now Hobart College. Delancey, requested by Greg, and now let's go down to South Philadelphia. Do I have sound effects on? I think I do, Captain, somewhere. But anyway, this is like when I like click a button to do the theme song. Yeah, do that. 30 minutes into the Washington podcast, and after a few chapters of the street names of Philadelphia, we'll be talking about the heat wave and give you a few good, clean funnies too. Yep, I think the sound effects is on. I don't know how to turn it off. This is a pretty awesome software. Am I getting the double voice? I think. Yeah, Annette Funicello was really famous with double voice singing, like Pineapple Princess. Yeah, let's go. Yes. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Ogons Avenue, Original Streets, Orion, Orthodox. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some sad news to my dear friend Brat watching. I'm sad to inform you that Oregon Avenue is not in this book, but I'm still not giving up. Could it be the double thing coming from inside your mic, maybe? You see here. Oh, the best Philadelphia-based YouTube account. Todd, I'm very happy you said that. I thank you very much. Well, let me see here. The inside camera mic? Let me see. Let me see. I don't think the mic is on. I think I need to fix that sooner or later. Yeah, so Oregon Avenue. Where is Oregon Avenue? It should be around here. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. If I don't see the name of your street in this book, make sure you grab another one. Yep. Todd, what's your street? We have talked earlier about Kamak Street. We've done that. We already did this. Let's see here. Where the heck is Oregon Avenue? Way down. Oh, yeah. Down there somewhere. Okay. Reed Street. How about Reed? Reed. Let's see here. We're at the letter R right now. Yes, and welcome to another alphabet chat. Today's letter is the letter R. There it is. 69th Street. Good one, Captain. I think it's under numbered streets, I think. Like how far it is. Let me see here. We'll do Reed Street right after we see numbered streets. And numbered streets would be under that. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Numbered, N for numbered. Number street. Original streets, yeah. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Numbered. Oh, here it is. Before we continue on with Reed Street, I'm just going to read this segment on numbered streets. And unfortunately, it did not tell me how long 69th Street is. But when I come back next time on another emergency episode of the Washington Podcast, I don't know when that'll be, but we'll see with this. Okay, so for Philly Captain, I'll read numbered streets, and 69th is one of them. Oh, I better turn over here. And the book shown on the camera. Since the time of William Penn, Philadelphia has had a system of numbered streets. At present, they run a north-south direction from 2nd to 88th. The northern reaches of the city also contain avenues numbered 64th to 80th. And that's the reading of numbered streets. That is, yes, sir. That is awesome. Yes, indeed. All right, so let's talk about Reed Street from Todd. And back to our... I gotta find some that rhymes with R, but, I'm not, nobody's perfect, right? Yes, indeed. David, it is a heat wave, was walking in the streets of... Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. It's really hot. Current present temperature is 91. It feels like 102. I'll just refresh this again. Oh. Oh, my God. Okay, all right. Come on, guys. Come on. This is a family show. Can't talk about that. Big Blue next to me. Remember, I got this for $1.50 at the thrift store 5 years ago. Me and Big Blue never give up our relationship. Ah, yes, that's good. So let's talk about Reed Street. And here we go. Reed Street came into being on January 5th, 1790, by order of the Commissioners of the District of Southwark. In their extensive brief on that date, the Commissioners neglected to indicate for whom the street was being named. The most logical person for the honor was Joseph Reed, who, in the early days of the War of Independence, served as an aide-de-camp and military secretary to George Washington. Jersey or PA? I think it's in Pennsylvania, I believe. Oh no, Audubon. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, indeed. I love those Philly streets. He resigned that post to become a member of the Continental Congress. Later, he was elected president of the Supreme Executive Council of Pennsylvania. As president of the council, he led the state's attack on Benedict Arnold and played a key role in settling the mutiny of the Pennsylvania line. Though he served in key patriotic roles, his loyalty to the 1776 clause has been disputed. Reed has been called by his contemporaries a trimmer, one who changes his political loyalty to suit his personal interests. Reed Street grew from its initial 18th century span from 3rd Street to the Delaware River to its present length, mostly in the late 19th century. The last official opening of the street was dated June 5th, 1913. And that is the story of Reed Street. Lake's Place. I think we'll probably do one more chapter, and then we'll talk about the resources and some good, clean funnies. This is pretty fun doing a Heatwave episode, reading this best Philly book, which I got 2 years ago at a good price of $20, thanks to BetterWorldBooks.com. Thank you. Greg says, thrift store finds are the best. I have a Disney mug, which is called the MGM Studio. Ooh, for $2? Dang, that's a bargain. Educational and informative. Thank you, Captain. Thank you very much. Very interesting indeed. Let me see. Let's go through the letter L for Lakes Place. Lake. I wish I'd jump into a lake. It's so darn hot. It's over 90 degrees. Have mercy, John, please. But as hot as... can't say the rest. H-E double hockey sticks. That's all I got to say. In Philadelphia, someone ought to open up a window. No. Too many flies. Okay, shut up, David. Yeah, Captain asked me, did you hit the like button? You better do it. or else I'll summon Onslaught. You like that one, Captain? I hope you like it. Onslaught, come on down! Where art thou? This is fun. Love doing a heated podcast during that time. 40 minutes in, we only got about a few more something odd to go. L, yes, the letter L. That's right, sir, it is 1776. You can stream it on Tubi, and I'm going to do it before the 4th of July celebration begins. Green Street, H-I-J-K. Okay. Lake. Lancaster Avenue, Lansdowne Avenue, Lawrence. Oops, sorry, Todd. I don't think we see lakes around here. Man, if I wish to go to a lake, it'd be somewhere in Lake Erie. Yeah. Alrighty, we'll do one last chapter of Street Names of Philadelphia. As we go through the Heatwave. There we go, Heatwave. Okay, one last chapter. Let's go. Who wants to be the honorable for the last chapter of Street Names of Philadelphia? Before we get started on Theater Street. Let me see if it's there. Philly Captain was here about Theater Street. Okay, Captain was here about theater. Let's go to the letter T. Thayer. Thank you. Thayer Street. Thayer. Orion Parish. QRST. Yeah. Okay. ST. Spring Garden Street. Nice. We'll probably do that on the next Washington podcast next week. Yeah. T. You see here. Tacony, Tasker, nice guy. Thomas, super hot but gorgeous. Yes, it is a gorgeous sunset. Yeah, I'll make sure I'll do that in the comments. Oh, and before we continue, here's Jack Clark with a little thing called, it's a brand new thing. Watch this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Clark speaking. If you'd like to contribute to KDJW, make sure you hit him on Venmo at DJWash5. And please make sure you subscribe to KDJW and hit the bell icon. And now let's listen to some of the music with the Philly Skyline. Thank you guys. Thanks, Jack. That was pretty nice. Venmo, we were still at $0, but it's all right. Well, Captain, I'm sorry to inform you that I cannot find Thayer on Street Names of Philadelphia. But, I like saying but if there's nothing in this book I'm seeing, make sure you get me the black or brown. Groovy, okay. Hillbilly. God. All right. So anyway, we're going through one last chapter because we have going to be going to the 10-minute marker in less than 7 minutes. So it's going to be Brown. Brown. Okay. James, say it loud. Wow. Brown. Let's go back to the letter B for Brown. Brown. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. He's a clown. Said Charlie Brown. He's gonna get caught. Wait till you get him, see. And why is everybody always picking on me? I can't get that song out of my head. Looking for Brown. B.R. Brown. Burks. Bethlehem. Bigler. Bonson. Blair. Boone. B-R-O-R-O-R-R. Barbadum. Boulevard. Bradford. Brandywine, Brewster, Bridge, Broad, Bryn. Oh no! Don't tell me there's no Broad. and oh no, man. Well, another bust again, my friends. I don't see Brown here. This is not cool. Man, hit and miss and strikeout DJ Wash. We gotta do something about this. I think I'll probably do a nice lengthy choice. If any one of you wants me to read about Spring Garden Street for the end of Street Names of Philadelphia, I say Street Names of Philadelphia. Thank you. What's going on down there?
I think I'm the heat wave is so hot.
How hot is it, man?
It's so hot. Chickens are laying some of those eggs, hard-boiled eggs, you know what I mean?
Broad Street. Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about Broad Street because I love to talk about it again. Broad Street, the captain says, and we're going to do it. Oh, the last chapter of Street Names of Philadelphia, Broad Street. Or Spring Garden's a classic. Well, anyway, whatever, V Road, Broad. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about, oh heck, let's do it. Spring Garden Street. I was saving it for next week, but let's do it now. Spring Garden Street, yeah. R-S, okay, S. S for the school kill, or sure kill, if you know what I mean. All right, here we go. Spring Garden Street. Ashley says it. Let's do it. It is a classic. How a classic is a classic? Let's talk about it right now. Let me see here. Oh, so good to stay hydrated. It's very important. Spring Garden Street was named for the district through which it ran. The district of Spring Garden, originally bounded by Vine Street, Fairmount Avenue, Broad, and 6th Street, probably derived its name from Spring Garden, the county seat of Dr. Francis Gondwet. I think I got his name right. Oh no. Here we go again. Little tiff going on today. I like this. Which was located near 7th and Buttonwood as early as 1723. Though records indicate that Spring Garden Street was first confirmed in 1833 from 6th to Broad, permission was given in 1881, quote, to open a road to the west side of the Schuylkill from Lancaster Pike to the bridge, which is the present Spring Garden Street, close quotes. Oh, and guess what? When you go to the Spring Garden Bridge, not far from the Art Museum, the view is amazing. By the end, oops, I'm sorry, I skipped through. This indicates a much earlier, if not legally opened, roadway. The road jury confirmed the segment from Lancaster to Callahill Bridge in 1834. By the end of the 19th century, Spring Garden Street extended as far as 6th Street, including the sections in the possession of the owners of the Bush Hill Estate, 16th to 18th Streets. From the Delaware River west, the streets was opened by ordinance in 1908. This stretch of road contains portions of Green Street, confirmed by jury in 1785. There is an interesting footnote regarding this street. In 1858, the name of Morris Street from Broad to Fairmount was changed to Spring Garden. Surprisingly, Spring Garden Street extends to Pennsylvania Avenue, not to Fairmount. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the Washington Podcast segment of Street Names of Philadelphia. And look at that, we're just into the 10-minute marker. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have resources for you to I share with you about how to stay cool during this really hot situation. And we got a bit of a hot thing going on today. Philly Captain versus Todd. Oh gosh. Oh man, come on. Why can't we all get along? Yes, it was very fun. A little bit of audience participation and things like that. It's pretty fun. Now, this page includes health risks of extreme heat. So let me see here. City services has been activated, and there's plenty of cooling spots, including the great 98-year-old, yep, I say it is 98 years old, Philadelphia's Free Library main branch. And guess what? Yes, Lee, you're right. They are out of control. Let's get nope. I can't say that. That's Michael Buffer's thing. And if he heard it, I'll get sued. And sue me for what? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for help of how to stay cool during the heat, here's the telephone number for you to call. It's 215-765-9040. That's 215-765-9040. And if it's so hot out there, I gotta tell you, you make sure you get a nice cold fan. Thanks, Todd. Remember the situation, Todd. That is Michael Buffer's line. It is copyrighted, a registered trademark. And if anyone says it in a live situation, Captain. Oh, good. I'm sorry. Laugh attack here. Once again, 215-456-9040 to call the hotline and visit the Philadelphia website of how to stay cool during this heat wave. It's going to be lasting until Wednesday, so thank goodness we'll be seeing a little relief on Thursday. I got a little fan going down here. So here's some good, clean funny that I want to share with you before we sign off the Washington podcast. Let me see, I got it right here. Okay, here it is. What's a clean heat wave motto? Stay cool, keep kind. It's so hot, my hat's begging for a breeze. How do you clean hot days shine? With a smile and a sprinkler. It's so hot, my lemonade's dreaming of winter. You see here. It's so hot, my kite's too tired to fly. It's so hot, my popsicle's taking a vacation. And lastly, it's so hot, my dog's chasing ice cubes. Oh, a little dad joke for all you dads out there. It's so hot, my barbecue's grilling without me. Yeah. It's so hot, my barbecue's grilling without me. So that's, ladies and gentlemen, is that. So, hope you enjoyed those good, clean funnies. David, you have to come to a game soon. We'll all be there on the 30th, and even the captain. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. At the 30th, we'll be on the weekend. Please let it be on the weekend. Please. No, it's not on the weekend. It's on Monday. And I work on Monday. Well, okay. Well, Todd, thanks very much for the kind invitation, but unfortunately, DJ Wash has to work, and that's the Supreme Sacrifice. And speaking of the Supreme Sacrifice, make sure you listen to Doc Severson and the NBC Orchestra of a song entitled Supreme Sacrifice. Felton Sparks wrote that, Little Touch of the Church. I hope you all enjoyed the clean funnies. It was so much fun. We got about 5.5 minutes before we sign off right here on this heat wave episode of the Washington podcast. Yes, sir. Yep. We started off with Mitchell coming in saying he was listening to the Heatwave song from Martha Reeve and the Vandellas. Really old song. I do remember the We All Have Jobs, Todd. I'm like, oh my gosh. There. That's better. Yes, but anyway, if it's a weekend game, if everyone's coming around, I'll be there. Yes, that is hot. Yes, Captain, that is hot. Man, that was a fun show. To beat the heat with a lot of water. Poland Spring. Good old water. I'm going to pour some more because this is really a hot day. Yep. I should have got the ice cubes from the thing earlier. But they're cooking up now. I mean, they're freezing up. No, brother. If you cook an ice cube, yeah. Yes, indeed. Audience of 13 people. How about that? Delicious. Oh, yes, indeed. I will, Captain. Yes, sir. I'm going to do it. The Philly Captain will be going to announce at the Romeo Delight at the Pennypack Park Festival Wednesday night. Be there or be square. Captain's going to be there Wednesday night. Romeo Delight announcing, and this is so much fun. I can't wait to this. And I want to see a video. I subscribe to the Philly Captain, and you better subscribe to the Philly Captain, or else we'll summon onslaught for you. Boy, I like that. Here we go. In this corner, the challenger. And this corner, the champion. You know, I wish I haven't given up my day job to be an announcer. But to work is a supreme sacrifice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that wraps up the Washington podcast. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead. Perfect. Thank you. Show off DJ's Black Beauty right here. Well, kids, I'm so glad you've joined us for the Washington podcast. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Hey, what's going on? There. I'm sorry, kids. Live blooper. My microphone fell down. I know it's very hot. Yes. And no, you cannot drink water. You're electronic. If we get water on you, it's curtains for you. Yeah. So that was a funny thing. But I'm sorry, Mike. He says you're forgiven. Okay. Oh no, guys. Come on. It's a family-friendly show. Well, Greg, thanks for tuning in to the Washington Podcast Heatwave Edition. I usually put my little signature thing on there, but we can't, not until Saturday. You'll see this on Saturday on KDJW5 at 3 o'clock. And here is the street we'll be talking about on our next time when we join you. Market Street is... Oh my gosh, yeah. Market Street is the street we'll be talking about on our next segment of Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Iolata. And we'll do that this Saturday at 3 p.m. Don't miss it. We're going to have a good time. In the meantime, this is Dimawaj, and we might need to help the vehicle population. Have your vehicles gas and oiled. We'll see you next time for another Washington podcast.
The Washington Podcast is a DJ Wash 5 production. Chuck Strongback speaking.